Welcome to Discover Indie Film. I'm Jeff Howard, and I am sitting across from Johnny Galvan III. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going excellent, and I want everyone to know. All right, so you are listening. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be right. You are listening to podcast number 603
Nice.
of the Discover Indie Film podcast. Listen to number 602. The one before this was my interview with Johnny, where we talked all about your life, your career, your writing, your forays into audio drama and animation and just cool creative stuff all your life. So bravo.
Thank you.
And this podcast isn't going to be about that. This is a 4 questions podcast, as I call it, which means it's just a chance to shoot the shit over about film. So you're going to name 3 films that you love. Question number 2 is an underrated film. Number 3 is an overrated film. And number 4 is a lesser known film that people should seek out. Because, hey, cinema, film, storytelling, it binds human beings, right?
Absolutely.
Like it's the storytelling of our day.
Absolutely. It sets the tone too. I think people should listen to more artists and their points of view. I think if you did that, you won't get lost instead of us listening to other people, I guess. That we
yeah, like instead of watching another reality show, about a mass murderer, maybe like listen to human stories, and if you love whatever movie you love, watch the movies of the people you, whatever,
Definitely.
get inspired by storytelling.
Absolutely.
All right, well, you want to just jump into the 3 favorites?
Absolutely. Tough choice, obviously, but I'm going to go into Pulp Fiction as my number 1. And it's because it's literally a lesson for a screenwriter as a conversation, as bullshitting at its fucking finest, and storytelling at its fucking finest. If you watch that movie, you just peel it away like onion, and it's just done so well. It's just I've studied this fucking film, and I've studied Quentin Tarantino, and I just you just can't get away. You can't do a conversation of just bullshitting better than this fucking guy and at this fucking film.
Yeah, I remember when it came out and he was doing interviews and he's like, it's so cool. These guys are talking, they're on their way to kill people, but they're having a regular conversation, like a water cooler conversation. It's a water cooler conversation. They're just at work.
Yeah, exactly.
In their case, their work is to go kill some kids who stole money from Marcellus Wallace.
Yeah.
But on the way there, they're going to talk about Big Macs and Burger King. I didn't go to Burger King when I was in Holland.
Absolutely. It's the bullshit artist. It's just perfection of fucking storytelling and the art of a conversation in a film and how it should be done.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
And I got to throw in one more joke, which is that the only thing that doesn't hold up over time is the $6 shake, because
Right.
because at Mills Drive-In on Ventura Boulevard near me, it's $9 for a milkshake. So it's funny, but I remember when it came out, $6 did seem like a lot for a milkshake.
Yeah, I think the last shake I saw was $12 fucking dollars. So.
Can you believe though they're charging us for milkshakes today? I love a milkshake. A good milkshake can't be beat.
I love the simplicity of how he breaks it down too. It's just it's just fucking milking and ice cream. That's it. You're paying $12 fucking $9 for that shit. The bullshit. Yeah. So my second one is The Never Ending Story.
Yeah. Did you see it as a kid?
I saw it as a kid and saw it about a year ago, and it still holds up. And it was just ahead of its time, but also at the same time, it you can't have kids movies like that showing heartbreak and fucking
And danger? Is there
danger and having a story within a story, and it's and there there's action, there's adventure. It was just done so well. The director did such a good job, and the writer even better. But and in the film, the acting itself, the kid was brilliant. So just for young, it's probably the only movie he did, I think. But I don't know. But
Really interesting.
But yeah, the never-ending story.
I've heard. I was of an age. I think I was in college when it came out, so I didn't see it.
Okay,
I never saw it.
I was younger.
Yeah, you're younger. But it's funny when you're the wrong age for a kids movie. But I bet, and oddly enough, I never watched it with our kid, but it didn't come up. Yeah, I need to. Maybe I got to see it someday.
I think it holds up.
Yeah.
You know, I really do. I think I'm assuming puppeteering that they did and everything.
Yeah, it was Jim Henson, right?
Yeah,
didn't Jim Henson do
fucking
it?
Great, dude. Fucking great. Top of the line. Again, still holds up. Nothing. You can't see strings. You can't see. It's even the dog, the talking dog. Can't remember his name, but yeah, I still say lines every once in a while from that film. I love it.
You know, an imagination. So imaginative.
Yeah, it really is. It's but it also says what kind of weirdo I am artist.
Yeah, that's a beloved film. I mean, I'm aware that's a beloved film.
Yeah. And third one is The Shining.
Nice.
You know, it's the art of storytelling, the actors. Shelley Duvall, Jack Nicholson, just the way, man. I want to direct like that. You know, if I get to direct, I would, man. I want to know if I would push Shelley Duvall as much as he did, but I actually love the documentary about it too. Such a fanboy about it, but yeah. Holy shit, you know, and I love the book too. I mean, the book is fucking God. It's so much. So it's completely different. If anybody ever, not completely different, but it's a lot of missing parts that.
Because Kubrick really liked to rewrite stuff when he adapted.
Yeah, he even watching the documentary in the beginning when you see a car turned over, it was his way of saying that. Because Stephen King kept calling him and saying, "You don't forget this. It has to be this kind of car." So in the beginning of the movie, he's driving and he sees that car fucking flipped over with an accident. He did that to show you that your story ends here. It's dead, and I fucking love that. I was like, God damn it, this guy's fucking crazy. But it's God, the story. It's man, shit, great. Yeah, I love it. Most underrated. God, it's such a tough thing, but I think it's called The Warrior, and it could have went either way with the like a boxing film
one, right?
Yeah, it's like
British
a UFC.
guy,
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy, who's amazing, never been bad,
dude. No, and Joe Egerton in there. But what gets me, and I think he should have won an award for it, is Nick Nolte. I think it was the best fucking acting he's ever done. And if you rewatch it, he's just God. He's so good at it. It's man. Nick Nolte he's good in general, but this one to me, it's like yeah.
And Nolte's always been the real deal, but somewhere along the line, Hollywood started just typecasting him and making him almost a parody of himself.
Right. Yeah.
Whereas because The Warrior was kind of indie-ish, wasn't it? It wasn't. I don't think it was a huge thing.
I don't think it was a huge success.
So they let Nolte do something.
Yeah,
gritty.
He plays the dad, and man, his emotion. He gets there, and you can't help but feeling what he's feeling, and that's what you want. And man, fuck, if I could work with that dude, man, that guy's just crazy. Tom Hardy, I mean, Joe Eager to get to, but that to me was Nick Nolte's stand-up performance.
And I mean, not that it doesn't get overused, but boxing is one of the most cinematic things.
Well, this one was a UFC,
but
I wish they would have went boxing. That's probably what they were going to go after, but then the whole Rocky thing. But I thought a lot of people that fight MMA don't like it because this and that. I thought they did a pretty good job of at least masking the certain parts. But I thought they did a good job. I didn't think it was bad, but overall, I liked it. I think it's a very good underrated.
I hear all the time you are actually. I'm 99% sure you're not the first to call it the underrated because it's a highly among people who love film. It is highly respected. And again, I haven't seen it. I'm always watching film submissions to the festivals. All right.
No worries. I bet.
Right. So underrated. I'm sorry, overrated.
Yeah. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, that's fair. Even though it's good.
Exactly. And to me, what I think, if I have the balls to critique Quentin Tarantino, it's I think he forgot some lessons in screenwriting and storytelling. Well, not screenwriting, but storytelling, where I think he overdid it with the Bruce Lee part. He didn't need to show that. So if you're trying in storytelling, if you know, he didn't need. You already fucking understood that Brad Pitt's character was a kick-ass dude with the fucking pit bull that only did what he commanded, so on and so forth. You didn't need to show any more of that. You already set the tone to saying he is capable of a lot of shit, some hardcore shit. You take that scene out of it, it doesn't do anything for it. And killing a fucking hero of literally every fucking buddy that I grew up with, Bruce Lee, to me it's just complete bullshit.
Yeah, so, I didn't enjoy that sequence, and I mean I do like the movie.
Yeah.
Watch it twice, but I admit, like, it's one of my least favorite of his films.
Yeah.
And I kind of have my take on it is, with exception of the Bruce Lee part, I kind of love everything with Brad Pitt's character.
Yeah.
But Leo DiCaprio's character kind of bores me a little bit too.
100%.
Like if there was like an edit on YouTube of just Brad Pitt's story, and I don't remember his character's name, but like I might have loved that because man, when he's tripping on acid. And defending himself against those people.
100%.
Genius.
Yeah. I love that. Don't get me wrong, I love that, but I'm 100%. There's so many scenes that I don't think. I know he's trying to show old school Hollywood, but to me it was already done before. So I don't know. And then the fake Manson part and the whole full story that. What's her name survives in the end. I mean, that's cool, but yeah.
Yeah, I'd give him that. And you know, what's funny is I remember the first time I saw it with a friend, and afterwards I'm like, okay, when he changed history at the end of Inglourious Bastards, I was like, you're a fucking genius.
Yeah.
You just fucking killed Hitler. Like everyone is thinking Hitler can't die. But it's fiction. So you got to do this. But then when he changed history again, saving the tape, you know, saving those people, Brad Pitt taking care of business and no one dying that night. Yeah. I'm like, well, Quentin, you already did that. Exactly. But the second time I didn't mind. Actually.
That's exactly. Glorious Bastards.
It's perfect.
Especially the fucking with the scene in when he goes the what they call him, the Jew killer or whatever. When he goes to visit the Frenchman.
Yes.
Fucking scene, man. It's long, but I couldn't keep my eyes off of it.
There's so many scenes in that film when Christoph Waltz's character is standing at that. She's sitting at the table eating with people, and he's standing behind her, and we're just on her face.
Fuck.
I think Inglourious Bastards is his best work.
It was hard for me to say, and but I love Django too.
Me too.
The story to me that was showing his seniority, that was showing his just showing that he was on the top of the heap on that.
Yeah,
to me,
I thought Django was so great. Although
storytelling was
it could have ended 10 minutes earlier, but that's okay.
Okay, of course, yeah.
Well,
I get it.
When Django leaves and then runs into Quentin himself,
yeah,
and then turns around and goes back.
Yeah.
I actually didn't need him to go back.
Got it.
I was happy, but
But
it's his right. He got to end his film his way. He doesn't have to make me happy.
Yeah.
Still a great film. All right, well, you got one left, which is a lesser known for people to seek out.
Yeah, it's called Amores Perros, and it has am I saying it right? Gail Garcia Bernal. It's done by Alejandro Gutierrez. He did Babel and The Birdman and so on and so forth. And man, this is just again storytelling at its finest. And please go take a look at that film. It's you just, man, that film is so good. It's
so good,
and it's in Spanish, but you can see it in subtitles. And but it doesn't lose anything on translation. I promise. It's such a good story. Don't want to give it any of the too much away, but it's basically about a hitman, and he has a weakness, and it's dogs. And God, I don't want to give too much away, but can I don't know. Should I?
No,
it's an older movie.
You want away.
Yeah, so
it's
basically he has that weakness, and it's dogs, and he brings in he has all these dogs. It's basically for the love of dogs. He has all these animals, and again, he's a hitman, so he's a hired hitman. He doesn't really own anything, but because he doesn't care about anything, he gets money and paid for it, but he doesn't really live like that. He just does it to feed his dogs, basically, and until one day he takes his dog in that is just like him, beaten, old, and has a lot of fight in him, and he screws up, and it sets everything off course. So take a look at it.
No, that movie was huge because it was part of the trio of directors from Mexico.
Yeah,
and Del Toro and Iñárritu, right? And I remember when Amores Perros came out and Y Tu Mama Tambien.
Yeah, great movie.
And I'm forgetting what made Guillermo del Toro break. But like that,
the Spanish one and the redo of that one, right? The one where it has the little eye in the hands. It's about the Spanish. So not the Spanish Civil War. No, Spanish War. Spanish Civil War.
Yeah. I should look it up instead of being ignorant, but it's bizarre. Yeah. But like that. But Amores Perros is. Yeah,
such a good such a well-written film.
I've heard people say that you can fairly translate the title as "Love's a Bitch," even though it sounds like "Love of Dogs."
I thought it was "Love of Dogs." I don't know.
Yeah, but if also colloquially,
yeah. I get it. Yeah, okay, yeah, because it's okay, I get it. Yeah, right.
I always found that really kind of cool because, like, needless to say, you couldn't release that film in the USA. But anyway.
Yeah.
Excellent film. Oh, it's such a good film.
Such a good film. Yeah.
All right. Well, I will wrap us up. Johnny,
you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for giving me a great list. And you know what? It really is high time I will confess, I bet another movie you might have grown up on was Goonies.
Yeah, loved it.
See, I never saw Goonies because I was too old.
Shit.
And so because the podcast and people mentioning that they loved Goonies growing up, I managed to watch it with my younger wife who also loved it as a kid. And I was like, yeah, I don't get it. But I think I will. I think you do have to see the Goonies as a kid to love it.
I think so. Because I think the way it was done, you're like, I know those kids. And now you don't know those kids anymore.
I don't know, yeah.
And that's the problem.
But I think I can love, but
anymore.
I got to see Neverending Story.
Yeah, those kids, they would have went across the street and came back and asked permission to go back across the street. So those kids actually just went on an adventure, to the
I get it. Yeah. I get
it.
But I'm trying, you're making me aware that there's some gaps I got to fill in here and there. So I got to see Neverending Story.
Yeah, definitely. I think it holds up.
Yeah. All right. So, time to wrap us up. So, thank you everyone for listening. This is the Discover Indie Film Podcast. If you want to learn more about it, just go to discoverindiefilm.com. On social media, it's always at DIFwins. And if you go to discoverindiefilm.org, that is the nonprofit foundation that runs 2 film festivals in the Los Angeles area. And both are in the top 100 best reviewed list, which out of 14,000 worldwide, I should say. That's Sherman Oaks Film Festival that we hold every December. So therefore, I am in mild panic now because, oh my God, it's going to be October next week. That freaks me out. And of course, this podcast is coming out 3rd week of October, or actually towards the end of October. So people are not surprised that I'm talking about October. But anyway, I got to admit, maybe it wasn't smart of me to get involved in a career where there's always every 6 months there's like a big event that for me to lose sleep over, but I can hang. So Sherman Oaks Film Festival is every December. Film Invasion Los Angeles is Film Invasion Los Angeles. I shouldn't mumble. Is every June. You can learn about both if you go to discoverindiefilm.org. And those 2 sister festivals get a cousin in Lima, Peru next year. Film Invasion Lima launches. Wonderful team. It's going to be January 16th and 17th in the Spanish Quarter in the capital of Lima, Peru. Everyone loves that city.
Oh, cool.
Johnny's been there.
Yep.
I have not been there, but I got to... God, maybe I got to go. I hate the idea of... Well, needless to say.
I love it. I don't like the first 10 minutes of the drive, but after the first 10 minutes, it gets really nice.
Well, my thing is just... it's right after January. It's the second weekend of January, 3rd week in January. And
it's actually warm there in January.
Yeah, it's summer.
It's their summer over there.
Yeah, they chose summer.
Love it. Yeah, love it.
I just mean financially, I will have just survived the
Got it.
holidays. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
no
my
kidding.
God.
Yeah.
Am I really going to throw it on a credit card? But we'll see. All right. I should, such a great podcaster. I'm talking about can I afford to go to Film Invasion Lima? I really hope Chevy didn't hear that because I haven't told Chevy. I'm thinking maybe I don't go. He told me I have to go, so maybe I'll be there. All right, I'll shut up. Johnny, thank you for coming over.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
And thank you, everyone, for listening.